You have an image of yourself, not the one people see, the one in your head, the version of you that could exist. Disciplined, focused, in control. The version that just hasn't shown up yet. You believe in that version. You trust it. You think, that's the real me. I just need time. But that's not true. That version isn't real, because the real you is the one you repeat every day. Not the one you imagine, not the one you plan, not the one you talk about, the one you actually live. That's your identity. And right now, those two versions don't match at all. You see yourself as someone with potential, but your actions, they don't reflect that. You delay things, avoid things, start things, and don't finish. You tell yourself you'll change, but you don't. And every time that happens, the gap grows between who you think you are and who you actually are. That gap, it creates tension, a constant internal conflict, because deep down, you know the truth. You're not living as the person you believe you are. And that realization, it's uncomfortable, so you avoid it. You hold on to the idea of yourself because it feels better than facing reality, because reality is honest. It doesn't care about your intentions. It only reflects your behavior, and your behavior tells a different story, a story of delay, of inconsistency, of avoidance. That's the version of you that actually exists, not the one in your head. And the longer you ignore that, the worse it gets. Because now you're living in contradiction, believing one thing, doing another. That splits your identity. You start feeling disconnected from yourself, from your goals, from your life, because nothing aligns. You say you want more, but you don't act like it. You say you care, but your behavior says otherwise. And that contradiction is exhausting. That's why you feel drained. Not because you're doing too much, because you're not being honest with yourself. You're trying to maintain an identity that your actions don't support. And that takes energy, a lot of it, because deep down, you know it's not real. That's why certain moments hit you, when you fail at something simple, when you avoid something important, when you break another promise to yourself. For a second, you see it clearly. This isn't who I thought I was. And then, you push it away. You go back to the illusion, because it's easier. Easier than admitting you're not that person. At least, not right now. That's the truth most people avoid. You don't become someone by thinking like them. You become them by acting like them, repeatedly. And you haven't done that. So the identity you hold is just an idea, not reality. And ideas don't change your life. Behavior does. But behavior is exactly what you avoid, because it's uncomfortable. It requires effort, consistency, discipline, things you haven't built yet. So instead, you stay in your head, thinking, planning, imagining, holding on to a version of yourself that doesn't exist. And the longer you do that, the harder it becomes to face reality. Because now the gap is bigger. Now there's more to confront, more inconsistency, more avoidance, more truth you've been ignoring. So you delay it again. You tell yourself, I'll fix it later. But later never comes. Because fixing it means letting go of the illusion. And that's painful. Because that illusion is who you think you are. Without it, you're forced to see yourself clearly. Not as potential, but as pattern. And your pattern right now, it's not who you want to be. That's the conflict. That's the discomfort. That's the truth you keep running from. You're not who you think you are. And until your actions change, you won't be. No matter how much you believe it, no matter how much you plan it, no matter how much you want it. Because identity isn't built in your head, it's built in your behavior. And your behavior is telling the real story. Not the one you like, the one you live. So now you're at a point where you can either keep pretending or finally face it. Not the idea of yourself, the reality. Because that's the only place where change can actually happen. And right now, you're avoiding it, just like everything else.